Hey lovies, you already know who this is and welcome to another video on my channel. In today's video, I am super duper excited. You guys want to know why? Ta-da! I was able to make this very unique and glam and chic Eiffel Tower lamp. Totally DIY, and I am so excited about it. I absolutely love it and adore it, and I've been using it constantly since I made it. So I just wanted to show you guys how I was able to achieve this beautiful lamp that you see beside me here. I really wanted, you know, a tall piece of decor to be next to me while I do some videos, and I decided to make this because I love Paris. As you may have noticed with some of my artwork, I really love Paris and I wanted something really big and cool. So guys, before we get into this video, if this is your first time watching a video on my channel, hey, welcome to the Jessica family. You are now a cutie. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below and also hit the bell icon so that you can be notified every time that I post. And guys, let's get straight into today's video. Alright, so to begin our tutorial, these are the materials that I'm going to be using, and as you can see, I have pulled up a template from Pinterest of the Eiffel Tower that I chose to use. I wanted something that was, you know, pretty simple but still that I can see what it was. So I searched and this was the best template that I found. So right now I'm just going to draw out the Eiffel Tower onto the cardboard so that I have my pattern, and I took a lot of time to be able to do this, but I really wanted to get it perfect and even. So this is what it looks like, and as you can see, I have cut it out, and now I have 4 pieces of my Eiffel Tower, or should I say 4 faces of my Eiffel Tower. I am now going to attach them all, and I'm using hot glue to be able to do this. What I am doing is only attaching the edges, so I'm just doing a thin line of glue along the edges so that they can be attached, and when I'm finished attaching one edge to another, what I'm going to do is bend the Eiffel Tower face itself so that it sticks out, because there are 4 pieces that need to be stuck together, so all of the pieces need to be bent. Be very careful when doing this because you don't want to rip it. Even though cardboard is not that easy to rip, you still want to be careful because you don't want to make it too fragile and not be able to hold the lamp together afterward. So this is how I bent it, as you can see, just gently enough so that it can give me an angle in between. And I'm just pre-bending some of the others as I go to attach the final face. This is what it looks like now that it's been all stuck together, and I'm just going to move on now. Here I have some wire hangers. I have 3 in total, and I am just going to break them apart so that I can make them into a circle, and this is what is going to make the metal pieces for the lampshade. And what I'm going to do now is take the ends of it and twist them together to keep the circle in place. Now I made a mistake and twisted them in only one spot. What I suggest you do is twist back along the piece of iron. I'm not sure if you guys understand what I'm saying, but don't just twist it like I am doing here in one spot. Twist it along the rest of the iron so that you can get a flat surface.
What that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
So I have my pieces, and I also bent the other piece that I had and cut the final piece in 3. Now I'm just going to paint my Eiffel Tower, and I decided to paint it in black
just so that it would stand out, and also so that it would match with the fabric that I chose to cover my lampshade with.
Okay guys, so I just wanted to give you all a follow-up to what's going on right now. So as you can see, it's a lot different from how you last saw it, so let me just explain what went on. So I obviously painted the entire thing in black. Also, I had this pole and I added it to the center, and I also attached it at the end here to this little bottle that I had. No, it's not a bulb, it's a bottle. So I added it to that, and the purpose of that now is that when I pull it up, I can stick the bottle to this center part so that it will stay in place. And I attached to the pole this lighting fixture thingy that I had. Now I just happen to have this. I know a lot of people won't have this if you all are planning on trying it, so you can probably check hardware or lighting or electrical stores to see if you can get the fixtures for a lamp. Right, this is not a lamp fixture, but this is what I had, so this is what I'm using. So I attached it to the pole, as you can see, and now this was the hangers that I was bending, and I still have two of them. As you can see, I have two circles, and to the first circle I cut up one other hanger and I attached it so that it would stand like this, and there was another hole in my fixture, so I just passed it through, and that's what it's resting on. So now it comes to the time where I am going to add the actual shade to the lamp. So I am not too sure how I'm going to do that yet, but when I figure it out, I'll show you guys. Okay guys, so this is where we're at. So what I have, I firstly took off the head from the rest of the lamp, and this is a large calendar that I had to cut and add on a piece, but this is going to be our lampshade. And I also cut underneath it the fabric that is going to cover it. So what I'm going to do now is line up. No, firstly I have to stick the calendar to the fabric, and then I'm going to line it up along the top of the lampshade, and I'm going to be folding over the excess and then stick it on the underneath, and then I would attach the bottom part of the lampshade and do the same. Alright everybody, so this is what our lampshade now looks like. As you can see, I've completed it and it came out really good. I didn't think it would have come out so good. Because of how I choose to bend my wire, some pieces are sticking out, and I would just suggest, if you're going to do it, to wrap it around the other piece of wire instead of just like along it, instead of just trying to wrap it in one spot alone. But this is what it looks like. I just folded the pieces of extra fabric over and glued it down in place, and then glued the end parts of it together so it's nice and seamless. For this part, I folded it over first so it looks seamless and no pieces are going to fray. So this is what it looks like. I'm now going to reattach it to the rest of the lamp, and I'm going to add a little bit of decor to the lamp. So guys, I just wanted to show you guys what the lamp looks like, and now I'm just going to, place it where I want it to be and style it. But this is what our lamp looks like. Alright everyone, so that was my tutorial on how I made this Eiffel Tower lamp from scratch. Guys, this one came straight from the noggin. It came straight from my head. This one was a bit difficult just because, it was nothing that I had seen anywhere else. I really just came up with the concept and had to figure out how to do it. But I am so happy I was able to do it, and I'm so happy with how it came out. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and until next time, namaste babies.